Bitcoin and Cardano put in their biggest dip of 2021, sending many people to panic sell or panic buy. In this video, I'm going to break down the Bitcoin and Cardano charts, what we need to watch for in the coming days. What is up, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Capital Venture. Hit that subscribe and like on the way in. Let's track this. Let's jump into this. I want to make this a short video, but valuable, hopefully. The one thing, this is it. This is all that matters to me with Bitcoin right now, is we have this Fibonacci that we talked about in last night's video, and that is this last swing low on the weekly. This is a macro chart to swing high Bitcoin at this Fibonacci support. We were in it last night. We were right in the middle of it, right around 39,000 or so. And Bitcoin has wicked down dramatically into that $30,000 range. Right now, we're above it. This is all that matters to me personally on the Bitcoin charts. In the next 4 days, 9 hours, how is this weekly going to close? Are we going to at least close above the 786 best case scenario? The most bullish scenario, we're closing above the 618 at $42,000, 42,600 or so. This is all I'm watching for Bitcoin. The thing on the Bitcoin charts that we're starting to see on the weekly RSI, and it's not to be ignored. We have to pay attention to this. You know, we had this area on the RSI revisiting out of oversold area right around here, these bounces that Bitcoin was getting back here in the last bull market. We've broken that area, and it's a similar move that happened at the beginning of the last bear market, right here. A very similar move. Now, it's not to me saying that the bear market is starting, but this is a warning. This is a warning sign. This is a signal that we have to pay attention to. And if we get this bounce in this weekly support, potentially above it is what we'd want to see for the bulls. We'd want to be testing this 20-week moving average all the way up here, this small green line in that $49,000 area. That's where Bitcoin needs to make its way to. We get the bounce on the RSI, we're back above that line, and we can start talking about potentially putting in higher highs and higher low momentum on the weekly. But right now, we are in it. Bitcoin is in a downtrend. We have no idea what's going to happen next. You have to be very careful out there right now. One thing is for sure, there are a lot of accumulators accumulating, and I think there's one thing that we can all agree on. Even if Bitcoin were to enter a continued downtrend right now to just, new short-term lows that many people didn't think were possible even weeks ago, I think accumulators are going to be accumulating, because if you're long on crypto, there's one thing I think that a lot of us agree on. This thing is just getting started. But on the weekly, this is what I'm watching. This is what I want to see. I want to see Bitcoin close at the very least within this Fibonacci retracement. We made these revisits to very similar higher low areas for Bitcoin in the last bull market. Here's one. This was March 2017, before Bitcoin really took off. It's a higher low on the weekly. Here's another higher low on the weekly, hitting the 618 line before continuation to the upside. We want to kind of see that continue. Right now, we have a dramatic dip in play, but we know that we've just seen such overextension from that 20-week moving average, this entire bull market. So for me, there is some flexibility for this crazy capitulation right now. For me, this is why it doesn't signal just yet the beginning of a bear market, because this retracement is, at the end of the day, much needed after crazy velocity through this bull market thus far. So if we're about to get, continuation for the second half of this bull market, a move like this, historically looking back, could make a lot of sense. So that's what I'm watching on Bitcoin. Let's pivot over to Cardano, and I want to start here, oddly enough, on an Ethereum chart. This is Ethereum. I tweeted this a little bit ago, talking about this 70% dip, and comparatively to that last bull market, just to give you a reference point, this is right around here, this July area, this consolidation area for Bitcoin. It's kind of where we say we are right now in this bull market, right now with this consolidation. But at that same time on Ethereum dipped 70% to, actually below $150 range before continuing to, over $1,000. And I use that for context into what is going on with Cardano right now. So let's start talking about Cardano. I tweeted this: I've been accumulating ADA because Cardano is going to change the crypto game. 16 cents or $1.60. Both are undervalued long term. You see it or you don't. Zoom out on your decisions. In dip environments, think long. That's just the way I think. This is just me. This is my opinion. Uh, maybe crypto fails. Maybe Cardano fails. I just so strongly don't think that's going to happen. And so I'm long in this. And again, 16 or $1.60, right now Cardano is undervalued. We look at things like coin market cap right now. We can see Cardano sitting at a $58 billion market cap. I don't know why it says $1.84. So there we go. I had to refresh. So $50 billion market cap, something like Ethereum at a $300 billion market cap, a 6x away, and you have Cardano getting ready to change the game, change the entire ecosystem. We just talked about the ERC20 converter last night. And we have to take these things into context. So let's start talking about the charts on Cardano. In last night's video, I talked about $1.50. I talked about that's kind of that concerning area for me on the Cardano charts. It's very similar to this Fibonacci on Bitcoin. These are two areas I'm watching with the two cryptos. So when it comes to Cardano, we broke below that $1.50, and this is it. 4 days, 9 hours to see how this weekly closes. Above $1.50 is what I want to see for Cardano. What's actually, it is a red candle. It really is. But this wick to the 20-week moving average, I don't know, everybody. I don't. And I want to be transparent about that. I don't know what's going to happen. I track this data. We dig into it. We get clues. And it so often helps us prepare for these dips so that if you want to accumulate, you can accumulate for the pumps. So if you want to take profit, you can take profit. But when I zoom out here, I could totally see this being just a wow data point on the charts. I don't know what the future holds for Cardano. There's such a strong case that we see continuation in this bull market. Smart contracts, as you know, on the way. This type of weekly candle, they happen. Look at the last very similar one right here in March. It happens. And people freak out during it, but they don't know what's coming next, right? And that's the thing. We don't know what's potentially coming next. It truly could be continuation into smart contracts, $5 plus. It really could. We have to be cautious. The bearish scenario, that's why I'm looking for this $1.50, at least $1.50 close on the weekly. Don't want to see Cardano close below that area. But right now, we have to track this week. We can start digging into things. This is from a video last night. Check this out. This was like not long ago, 10 hours ago. We have 18 hours on this daily candle. This thing could come crashing through support, but we have to track it. So this is what I'm looking at on the short term now. And here we are. This is on the Binance charts. There's the support we were talking about. And wow, did we really come crashing? We came crashing. Look at this daily wick down to like $1. It's crazy to watch this on the charts. So we have the wick through the $1.50 area on the daily. Here's our Fibonacci support. And crazy, it's a short-term Fibonacci, but we're still talking about it. We have to monitor this. 8 hours now. Remember, in this video, talking about can we kind of see support in that Fibonacci. This daily candle can close within this Fibonacci support. It would be absolutely epic bounce on the short term. We're talking about right around $1.66 is the lower line of that Fibonacci. So we're going to track that on the daily chart right now, and I'm going to absolutely probably be doing an update video later today because it's going to be a volatile day. I wanted to give an update as we start this day. It's around 11:30 Eastern. So just to give you context to Cardano right now, we're looking at a price range of around 4% to get back into that Fibonacci support. Interestingly enough, the spread on Coinbase, ridiculous. You can see Coinbase right now within the Fibonacci support, but it's just, we've used Binance charts, $1.76 on Coinbase. We have $1.60 on Binance, and we're going to continue using Binance because that's historically what we've been using on this channel. So right now, crazy buying pressure, people accumulating right there. We start digging into the hourly. It's a mess looking. And these are the times where we have to wait. We have to let structure come into play. I say it all the time in my videos. Crypto can crash at any time. And this is exactly why. This is not new in crypto. And if you're new into crypto and you're like freaking out, this is it, this is the end, everybody, this happens so often. It really does. And these are just those scenarios we want to be prepared for. So when you hear me saying things like crypto can crash, everybody, crypto can crash at any time, everybody. When I say that all the time, it's just because it's just best to be prepared for these scenarios. So we can sit back, we can chill out, we have a plan, we formulate a plan. If you're accumulating, you're accumulating. I just tweeted this a little bit ago. I said, crypto capital venture Cardano stake pools are growing. ADA holders are accumulating and staking, thinking long term. I truly am not trying to offer hopium, but this is just the beginning. I genuinely think that. Accumulate and build. That's just my thoughts, everybody. It really is just my thoughts. I mean, look at this 6-hour wick on Cardano right now. And that's what's happening. Accumulation, people accumulating, people staking. You can go to CCV stake pool. This is our very first stake pool right here. Here we have 2 minutes ago, $30,000 leaving, but look at all the Cardano in white coming into the pool. It's just crazy. And CCV2 just launched last night at 1.4 million Cardano. Again, Cardano coming into the pool. And if you're staking with CCV, we're above 32 million. We need to pivot over to our new pool, CCV2. As we get this off the ground, I appreciate your support in doing so. Stake, earn rewards as we grow these things. So let's hang in there. Really, the only things that matter for me right now are Bitcoin on the weekly. What's that going to be doing over the next 4 days? And on this daily chart, and I'll likely be doing an update later, just wanted to paint context to what that will be for. And that's the daily chart right here on Cardano, $1.66. Can Cardano close this daily candle above that area? It's something I'm going to be watching today. Time for me to get to work. I appreciate all of you for cruising by. I hope you're hanging in there. Truly, hang in there. Enjoy it. If there's sun outside, go get some sun. Go enjoy. Go take a nice, deep breath of fresh air. I'll see you all in the next video. Hit the subscribe, hit that like. God bless.